It's a mess. It's so many. These short words of prophecies. These these prophecies are such a sure thing that it's popping out the pages. Things is happening like so much that it's overwhelming. It's going to be at a point where individuals going to be crying to hear this word. They're going to be lusting for it. They're going to kill to get to it, because they're going to want that power source. And it ain't going to be found, because the wine is draining away. Right? The truth, this short words of prophet, these prophecies are a sure thing. And when it was given to them, they didn't want it. What they wanted to do? They wanted to shun it. They wanted to fan their hands. They didn't think that the Lord was coming back. You know? And where we at? Where we at with this thing? We see all these things coming to light. We see Yahweh Shemel Shah with his prophecies popping out the pages. For example, they got the BRICS nation. They got those missiles over there, Russia. They're talking about the hypersonic missiles. Wars, rumors of wars. These things are occurring. And the only thing that the individuals can do now is cry for it. It's cry for this word. The brothers in New York, what happened? The brother, they came up to the camp like, yo, I missed y'all. I should have listened. Should have listened to y'all. But what happened? They didn't listen. And then now this is years later. We not on 34th Street no more. Where we at? We scattered abroad, which we went to different locations. So these things that we have been telling you people is happening. And the only thing you could do is shut up now, because it ain't that many scoffers. Those that scoffed before then their scoffing has diminished. These things that we've been telling you is happening. The Lord is making his words not go unvoid. So these words are not going void. So what's happening? Salakia. Lost train of thought. Salakia. Had a little interruption. But yeah, these words are a sure thing. These prophecies are a sure thing. Alright? And it's I got it now. My words will not go unvoid. Bible verse, King James Version. Salakia. Let me turn that right. Salakia. Yes, sir. It says Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my words be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. And these are the sure words of prophecy. This is a sure thing. It's undeniable. People are losing their fucking home. People are living in their cars. People are getting kicked out of their cars. People are getting kicked out of their trailers. We told you that they're gonna come for you. Jacob trouble is everybody's trouble. You think because they kicked the Mexicans out of and they put them in or they kicked the Hispanic tribes out, you think that's not gonna affect you Edomites? Don't you understand economics? There's a economics start from the bottom. It grows up, and then the rich get to get this, but now the rich is cutting you out. It's undeniable how this society is collapsing. It's circling the drain. It's a part of his purpose, and it's going to prosper. That's the prophecies. Prophecies is a sure thing. These prophecies of ours is a sure thing. I'm trying to put the title together as I go. It's rolling in the spirit. So we are on the right path. Salaki. I had some young individuals coming up, but I ain't got no time to talk to them. I'm just trying to get mines in. You know, they might be. I do believe they was Jake. He looked like a Jake. Salaki. He had that spirit of a Jake, so you know they was interested. But I ain't live. I'm just making do what I do. You know, I can't get the service like that out here where I'm at. So you know, I just turn my tripod on and go in the spirit. But he's like, oh, I'm from Iraq. I said, where you from? I can look at him, you know, he looked like he could have been a Puerto Rican, maybe Dominican. But I tell how you speaking. Were you live? I said, nah. He said, you a TikTok? I said, nah. So he's like, yo, I'll follow you. You know, I just told him that he can go to Great Millstone or whatever. You know, but he's not gonna follow for you. He's gonna follow for you know, whatever the fuck he's into. I don't know. But the spirit is going in the day of our power. They're gonna be willing, cause they're gonna search sea to sea for something that they didn't get, and it's gonna be these. They wasn't following the prophecies. They were so eager to ride around. You know, I've been in the world. I know how it is. You know, you riding around and you really ain't into any damn thing, chasing girls, or you riding around with your friends. You know, smoking weed, trying to figure out how to get some money. Well, you caught up and you're not paying attention to the prophecies. You know? Right now, speaking to you viewers, I'm singing to the choir. You know, that he, like I said, I told him you can go here and do that, but for the most part, he's not. You could tell the other ones wasn't really, you know, they was over there like, nah, that guy ain't doing, he ain't into none of that. You could tell. You know? Like they just want to play games. They were young boys, real young. But they were not from. They were from Iraq. Well, where I'm from, like I said, it's a lot of individuals. They came out here to the soil, and they're gonna give them the visas, and they're gonna give them the because something with if you go back to Saddam Hussein, I believe he was Iraq, and he was with Senior Bush. He was with Junior Bush. So it's always something going on behind the scenes. It's going to be a lot that's going to be revealed. And you're going to pay for it out, Joshua. So we not really checking for you that way, like worried about what you're trying to do. We're going to stick to the prophecies, and we're going to pay attention to what's going on the in the news. Okay? Real fast. So I'm over here. I want to find this chapter real fast, Council. I want to see what this is at. I want to see this word just jumped. This verse just jumped in my mind. All right, Salakia. Second Ezra chapter. I do believe it's 15. Verse 1. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord Yahweh Shah. See, he put these words in our mouth, man. So from our apostles on down, it became a sure thing. All right, back to that song real fast. All right, back to the song. Look, it just came in my mind, Salakia. All right, he said, just skipping around. He said these things are a sure thing. Damn, I lost the verse I wanted. Give me the part I wanted. He said, I have faith in you and I. That's how we got to feel about Yahweh Shem Shah. Salakia, man. I had lost the part where I was at, what I wanted. All right, let's just read a little bit. He said in this verse, he said in this song, he said, even when the sky is falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got it. I got faith in you and I. That's how we gotta feel about Yahweh Shem Shah. That's it, bro. Let's read that again real fast. Look what he said. He said, listen to the song when you ever get a chance. He said so it was real spiritual at the moment when I was contemplating what I was going to do. And the Lord said, he said, it's a sure thing. These prophecies are a sure thing, bro. He said, even when the sky is falling, those missiles are going to be falling from the sky soon. You got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Shah. I have faith in you and I have faith in this, bro. And these prophecies, man. We see it, man. We've been, individuals is pulling up at camps when they get a chance to find a camp. You know, if somebody's been around for a while, they saw such as 2007, 8, 9, 10. If you've been down around 34th Street and you're around that era, you saw these things. You saw individuals that came in this thing and gone, came and gone, come and go. And you like, what the hell? You know? And they lost faith because they went into the world. Something, what the Yahweh Shah said. Let's get that analogy real quick. The seed that fall on stony ground, Bible verse, King James Version. Let's see if we can find that real fast. Yahweh Shah said something real dynamic. Let's see. Let's get into a couple of analogies. All right. Let's see what happened here. It says the headline reads, Yahweh Shah teaches a parable. I'm going to jump right to the point. Matthew chapter 13, verse 3. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and some fell on and were devoured and some fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell on stony places where they had not much earth. And forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. They wasn't rooted. That's what happened. When people heard this, they didn't get rooted. They got devoured by fowls of the air, right? And things happen to them according to the them not staying with the prophecies. All right. So he said, Let's read Matthew chapter 13, verse 4. And when he sold them, no, Salakia, where was that? Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun when the sun was up, they were scorched because they had no root that wither away. That's what happened to them. They just went away. When men they're still from 2007 up to now, and it's still a process. The shifting is still being shifted. Okay? The sifting is still being sifted. Hold on, we're gonna move over here real fast. Let's keep this light up. So this is why we have to stay rooted in this thing and pray that Yahweh Shah don't wither us, don't push us away from him. That's what we gonna want. Alright? And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung and thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell on good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, and some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. So we got a chance. We got a full.
Elect 144, rise home. Elect 144. It's 8:01 p.m.
Who has ears to hear, let them hear. Who have ears to understand, let them hear. Let them understand. Get the understanding. And that's what's happening, bro. So we sticking to this to the means of doing this, the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah, not our own will. Salakia. It's getting a little dark out here, and we're gonna have to be continued with this when we get on the road. So to be continued.